Well, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Erica from the Classy Climb blog. I'm doing a quick one here. I'm not going to be here all day. I just want to let you know, do Facebook groups and Facebook posts make you money? Now, many of you say, yeah, I know this person. I know this other person. They're making all this dough, Erica. They're making mad money off posting on Facebook all day. Now, look, can you? Sure. But people who are legitimately making money are only posting ads and have Hootsuite and other things posting things for them. 9 times out of 10, you are not making money by posting on ads, right? Not by posting. Now, Facebook groups, let me give you an example, which we've done 10 videos. I think I'm going to put them in a playlist here on this channel that you can see. How do you make money by Facebook groups? It's only 2 ways. It's 2 ways. You have this big, enormous, 10,000 people, 15,000 people, $100,000 people in the Facebook group, and you still offer services. You're in there, you're talking with them some, but you offer services. Prime example, there's a credit repair group. Their credit repair is like $300, but they gave away all the free stuff. Do it yourself. Talk amongst each other. And I think it's at like 500,000 people in the group. Well, the 2 owners of the group got in a fight and split. Now, instead of them working together and going, there's 100,000 people at the time, 100,000 people in this credit repair group. Let's just market to the 20% who will never do it themselves. So 20%, I got my handy dandy calculator out for you guys. I don't want to mess it up. 20% of 100,000 people, of course, is, is 20,000. 20,000 people times their $300 credit repair service, that'd have been $6 million. But instead, they decided to fight amongst each other and split apart. And now they spend most of their time, admins spend time in the group, making sure nobody's offering credit repair or to do it for other people, right? Because we always know there's a 20 to 40% of people who will never do it themselves. Again, flip side, you say, Erica, nah, man, I got time to build this giant Facebook group. I don't have time for that. Second way to do it, you have a website, a YouTube channel, say, hey, listen, you want to talk to me? You want to hang out with me? You want to chat with me? Go on over to the Facebook group, and it'll be a smaller number of people. Or you say, hey, pay $9 a month, and you can be added to our private Facebook group. And I'm in 3 private Facebook groups that I paid to be in, which is fine. I'm glad I paid. They are really great at marketing and teaching marketing skills and showing which ads work for them and like, hey, this works for us. Let's try it. I'll try it. So you'll see 10, 12 people all trying the same type of ad at one time. It's very awesome. It's worth the money. Again, there was a young lady who had a Facebook group. Her YouTube channel got shut down. Everybody in the Facebook group was like, what's going on? She's like, I'm so sorry, everybody. YouTube just took my channel away. I don't know what happened. But guess what? Everybody that was in that Facebook group has been paying $9 a month to be there. There's over 1,300. Let me think about that. Yeah, 1,300 people in that group. Now let's do 1,300. I'm not trying to count this woman's money. I'm just saying, they make sure they hit you with the auto draft. Okay. That's $12,000 a month. There's a reason she's not like depressed about the YouTube going away. Now, is she sad about it? For sure. But she made, you can't even see that. Never mind. $155,000 last year. Now you're going to say some people didn't pay their $9 every month, but they have admins that go through taking people out. They don't pay all the time. Trust me. I've seen one month it was like 500 people went away. I'm like, what happened? They didn't auto pay and they got put out. Guess what? When they repay, they got back in, right? So, I mean, there's ways that you can have these Facebook groups make you money, but just posting all day doesn't make you money. I know a lot of people who did that for a year or 2 years, and then Facebook kept changing the algorithms, and now they're like, Erica, yeah, I'm on ads. So the question really is, do you want to be Facebook famous or you want to really make money? Because I have 2 friends who today, I was very sad. They were posting on Facebook about don't be using no Gmail account. Let me say this, and let me say it very clearly. When you get a website, GoDaddy or anything, you get an email option. Even Google now offers you a email option where it's like your name at your company. It's like $5 a month. It's not even a big deal. It's like $5 a month. But I know most people starting out who are doing this part-time, who don't have time to focus on that, or who don't even spend the $5, they literally are just like, I'm ready to go. I need to make this money on the side. And so, yes, do we want them to do it the right way? Do I want them to go get the Google, the Gmail, set up a website really quickly and get all that done? Of course. Do I want them to set up a blog and get their email right? Yes. But let me tell you like this. I get over $300 a day into a freaking Gmail account via my Stripe. So when people are complaining about Gmail accounts, I'm like, you're missing the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, do I get enough leads every day for people who are buying credit repair, people who are buying the tax lien course, people who are buying the books, people who are buying different things off my website? That doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. It's like a talking in circle thing. And it's popular because so many people are like, no, I use Gmail. No, don't use Gmail. I can tell you right now, used to work at Lowe's, and a lot of those contractors had Gmails and didn't care. Because guess what? They were every day out there hustling, banging nails. And yes, can I say it looks more professional? It looks like you take your work seriously. It looks like you take your craft seriously. Yes, I do believe it does look better for you to have a actual company email. But at the end of the day, if you're legitimately making money, that don't matter. That shit don't matter. And they won't say that, but it keeps the Facebook page popping. There's like 200, 300 comments on this thing already. I'm like, who gives a rat's ass? Let's get to work. So short answer is, I can tell that. Short answer is, listen, let's get over here. I wanted to show y'all this thing I had. Client calls, okay? Now, many of you say, well, Erica, I want to talk to you for free, girl. Let's talk for free. What's up? Hey, girl, I want to talk to you. I don't have no time for free. You see my hair's wind blowing right now? Because I was outside at a fencing job and the wind is kicking butt today in Texas. And I had to make sure my guys put the fence up properly because the lady was copper picky. So with that being said, if you're out there making money, the stuff that you're concerned with isn't Gmail accounts, okay? Now, here's an example. I'm giving you an example on the client phone calls because many of you are saying, Eric, I want to do consulting. Many of you are in tax services. I've even had a young lady reach out to me 3 days in a row. And actually, I'm going to use her for my tax services this year because she's so persistent. And my CPA was slacking on following up with me. So boom, switching. But here's the thing. This, if you're telling me, Eric, I need to make $3,000 a month. Okay, cool. $3,000 a month times what did we just do? We just did the client calls. We just did the Facebook group. So the Facebook group, if everybody's paying $9 to get in this Facebook group, you need 300 people paying that monthly bill. Okay. Let's say you have a service that's 150 bucks. And you need 20 people a month to give you 150 bucks and you got $3 grand. Let's say you got a major project, 500 bucks. You only need 6 people a month. 6 people a month. Okay. Client phone calls. I always say, let's say you have a huge $1,000, $2,000 thing that not many people buy, but you want them to. And you're still on this Facebook thing telling people, hey, you can call me. Let's say you do 30 phone calls and only 2 people out of 30 phone calls say yes to the $1,000 deal. So let's give you $2 grand, right? So what does that mean? That means you need to get those 30 calls, you need about 60 people. I'd say if you get 30 calls, you need about 300 or 3,000 people looking a day. Do you think you get that off a Facebook post? I'm being really serious. No, you get that off Facebook ads, you get that off a website, you get that off of other ways. Now, I think posting's great. I think there's some people in our community who are doing, in all communities, honestly, business community, who are getting $1 million views on their Facebook views. But if I go search their video, I can't find it. I'm being really serious. That's why I stick with YouTube, because you can go look up. If I tell you how to be a banker, hey, go check that video out, you can go find it. You seriously can look me up and find that video. So that's part of it. Same thing with the blog. The reason I did the video about the blog, I have 10 friends who personally are making 12 grand a month or more. And I get on the phone with them. I'm like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, because I know not many people say it, but I'm proud of you because I know what it took for you to get there. And it wasn't just free blogging. And it wasn't just typing articles into Affinity. It was selling ad space on their website. It was putting ads on Facebook. The one girl spends only $10 a day. Another girl spends $10 a day in Google AdWords. I spend less than $50 a month in Google AdWords. And I can tell you right now, it's 50-50. 50 of my sales for my tax course come from you guys, and 50% come from just the internet where people are Googling. So I know it works. I know it works. So, I mean, it's something I personally do. So SEO ranking. Many people saying, well, Erica, I don't want to pay. I'm on Facebook. That's for free. I'm on Facebook groups. That's for free. I ain't doing all that. I can do SEO. Now listen, I love y'all, but the internet has been changing consistently. Google has changed the algorithm 3 or 4 times. Can you Google rank videos? Yes. Now you can go on Conquer, go back to some of my old videos, or go on the blog today, because I'm gonna put this video in the blog plus the videos I'm talking about. How if you want to make $1,000 in a week, go on Conquer, which is Konker or whatever. We'll put it in the blog. Save yourself the trouble. And there are people in there who can help you rank your site and get your backlinks and do all that good stuff. Get your t-shirt website, get all these things ranked for you. There's people who can do that, but that means you got to spend the money. So when people say, Eric, I want to start this business, how much should I invest? How much time should I invest? Really, I look them in the face. I say, well, how fast do you want to grow? Let's do some simple math. $1 in, $2 out. Let's say you do a Facebook ad, and for every dollar you spend on that Facebook ad, you get $2 out. So doing math, you want to make $6 grand a month. That means you might have to spend $3 grand. Technically, you're going to make $9 grand, but we're talking about after you spend the ad money. But anyway, let's say you spend $1,000. You're going to get, the rule of thumb is $1 for every $2. But really what we should call it is every $1 you spend, you get $3. So sorry to confuse y'all there, but let's say I spend $1,000 on ads in Facebook. Well, I should get $3,000 in sales. Okay, let's say I spend $3,000. That means I should get $9,000 in sales. Let's say I spend $9,000. I should get $27,000 in sales. People go, Erica, that's crazy. That's too much. I don't have that kind of money. Again, that's where cleaning your credit, getting business credit cards, getting business lines of credit, all that plays into play. Okay, getting that money. Do you see me doing the circle, the broke down circle? Okay, right? That's where all that plays together. Because I can tell you right now, some of the biggest people you see right now who have no ad spend right now, I know her personally, and I know who set up her ad account, and I know how much they spent. Mike Chang Six Pack Abs. I don't know how long y'all been on YouTube, but Mike Chang Six Pack Abs. He spent $7.25 when he first started with YouTube ads a day. $7.50. Then eventually he was spending $250 a day. I mean, he was the Tai Lopez before Tai Lopez. But you see how that you're like, that's a small amount. Do you want this business or do you not? If you're telling me you're willing to spend $7 every day and you get 2 or 3 people every day buying your product when you're not even home. Like many of you, if you're really serious, some of you have great t-shirt ideas. Some of you have great ideas. Some of you have great blog ideas. Some of you, I know there's a young lady on the channel who watches it, who has her and her daughter, a fitness blog with a cookbook. If she just put $7.50 on that, Google AdWords every day, grow her blog, it's off the fire. It's off chain, dude. So that's why I'm doing the course, because I think it's a way looked over thing. Because people are like, oh, blogs aren't that important, Erica. Go to Google right now and Google the top 5. If you have a question, look at the top 5 sites. They're all websites. They're all blogs. They're not CNN, Fox News, Business Channel. They're not that. They're blogs. And then when you hop over to the videos, like say I want to look up a video answer for this, it's going to be 5 YouTubers. It's not even going to be CNN or Fox or any of those. I've done it many times where I go, I'm going to look up this answer thinking I'm going to get CNN or get Fox or get a news channel. No, I got a person. So the opportunity is there. So you gotta really think about it. So anyway, but whether you're doing an e-commerce site, Shopify site, any of these things, you really gotta decide if you want to spend some ads or you want to just be tossing free techniques in the well. Now I've done a video on here, which I'll put in the blog, about free techniques, but you're gonna spend 1 to 4 hours a day doing that. And now I do have a friend, he's in probably 100 Facebook groups, and he'll just go in there and spend 20 minutes in each group looking for a great opportunity for him to answer some questions. And then people go, and guess what they do? They go look him up on Facebook. And then he has his website and he has his stuff. And they're like, you can just find me here. Go to my website here, right? He'll just have that as his background photo. So I see that happening all the time, where they'll be in the Facebook group, they'll answer a couple questions, and people come look for them. And they do it every day. So you can do that, but a lot of that requires time. And when I talk to many on your phone, you got kids, you got husbands, you got wives, and they need your time too. So I don't know if you can go to work and then come home and spend 4 hours on the computer answering people's questions in 100 different Facebook groups, right? I mean, there's a system to his madness, but it's because he doesn't work for anybody. He stays home, he has 2 computers, and he goes do all day. All day. I've had him actually pump my tax lien course for 1 day just to see what the results were. I think I did 10 sales. So I had to give them at least $1, one wholesale price off of that. So you got to really be honest with yourselves. And I'm going to look at some of your answers and keep it rolling. But that's all I just want to do. Sear Phony, hey, looking beautiful. Good evening from the UK. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Listen, I went and got a coffee today, and they gave it to me for free, y'all. They said Happy Valentine's Day because I'm always in there. Let me tell you, it's extra good. It's extra good because it was free. All right, let's finish. Okay. Let's see. It says, can you mention the groups that you pay for? TK Media, part of signing the paper, is not mentioning them. I can only mention one of the ladies because her thing is Alex Beal. She's one of the people that got their YouTube channel taken away, but she has a Facebook group with over 1,500 people in it. No, you don't have to pay to start a private Facebook group. What I'm saying is a way people make money is they'll go start a private Facebook group, right? So the only way you can get into my private Facebook group is if I add you or I approve you for coming in, correct? So let's say I have a website and I say, you want to be a part of the private Facebook group that gives you all the answers and the secrets and the money and the whatever, and hit up with like-minded people who are making moves, pay the $9. And you click the button on my payment membership site, and it's going to auto draft you every month. And I send you the message on Facebook and you get into the group. That's the only way you're getting in is after I approve you and I saw that you paid. So that's how people do that. And that's how a lot of people make money. Another group I'll tell you is I'm in a apartment investing group. And so this isn't tire kickers. This isn't wholesalers. This isn't flippers. This is like legit people going, do you have $50,000? Hop up and call me. Let's do this. And I'm in that group and I pay almost $150 a month, but it's completely worth it because I actually found somebody to partner with a deal with me in Dallas, Texas. So like I literally was on there like, hey, anybody, I got some money. Who got a little bit of other money? Let's meet in the middle. And so Texas is really getting ridiculously over top expensive. But I wanted to partner with somebody who also lived in that area. So not only could we use apps to have that property management between the two of us, but also they'd be in the area and they could come out and swing by and check it out. Make sense? Okay. Ty Hall. Well, thank you, honey. I work out all the time, tall. Thank you. I appreciate it. And for those of you who noticed my weight going up and down in the channel, I had to have a surgery earlier this year. And my hormones were going crazy. I couldn't tell what was going on in my body. They finally figured out what it was, fixed it, gave me a surgery, and then I just had to recover. So I've been laying down, but now I'm back to lifting weights and working out again, and I feel a lot better. So labor and sacrifice. I see you. Thank you. Lady T has a YouTube channel talking about taxes, you guys. Lady T is very correct. People, Lady T, let me tell you, every day on average, I'll go in my emails and I have about 25 email messages about someone trying to talk to me for free. And I literally just give them the link. Say, if you want to talk to me, here's the consult link. There you go. I'm a very busy woman. You may look like I'm not doing anything, but during the day, I'm doing a lot. So, and out of those 25 people, usually 1 to 3 go ahead and pay. Like, if you're really serious about what's your issue, if there's an emergency, you'll figure it out. Like Steve Harvey always has this thing where people in his family will call him because they got an emergency. So he won't call them back for 2 to 3 weeks. And then he call them back in about 3 weeks. Hey, how you doing? You all right? Because he knows they're just calling him for money. And if he doesn't give them money, they'll figure it out. Same thing goes here on this YouTube channel. When people say, well, I need to talk to you for free because this is my situation, they'll figure it out. They'll either rise to the occasion and pay or they won't. I'll put it to you this way. Someone had in one of their Facebook groups today that a customer kept hounding them for a discount. And if you know Rule 101, never discount, add more value, right? That's the rule. I only do discounts on here because some of y'all are cool. But anyway, but like once a quarter is what I'm trying to do. The thing of it is people rise to the occasion. I know 2 teachers who are staunch against side hustles and side business, but guess what? Their girlfriends were going to Miami and they were like, are y'all coming? We know y'all teachers, y'all can't afford it. Both those teachers jumped up and Ubered every weekend for about a month. It was like 5 weeks because it was 5 weeks of the trip. And guess what? They were there in Miami spending that money, because when you have a purpose, when you have a mission, when you want something, you'll pay and you'll get it. I mean, there was a question I had about my taxes, and I called this lady. I paid $50. I said, hey, consult with me ASAP. I need to consult today, ASAP. Here's $50. Then there was another lady. I had a different question. I didn't like the first lady's answer. I paid $200, got on the phone, knocked it out, because it was that important to me. And I didn't want to be, oh, and Uncle Sam. I'll put it to you that way. Okay. So let's see. Your next move, media and marketing. I use AdWords for my transportation business, and oh my God, the return is unbelievable. It's very, I mean, listen, there's a thing called tracker.com. I think it's what it's called, Tracker. Yeah. Anyway, our family uses it for the trucking company. Let me tell you, baby, the leads are off the chain, but guess what? You still got to pay for the leads. And that's the problem. Many people don't want to pay for leads. They go, oh, these leads are bad. These leads aren't qualified. I don't know why I'm doing this. But guess what? That's what happens when you got to put the big dog pants on. And I think a lot of times when people go out of business, it's not because they don't have heart and they don't have passion. They don't got their money right, bro. Let me tell you, there was 1 month with this channel, I made $9,000, and I won't even try it. And you know what I should have did? I looked at that money. I said, you know, let's put $9,000 into marketing. But I didn't. I just used the money for a trip. But anyway, the point of the story is, but that's the difference, is managing the money, using the money. Okay, we made $9,000. Let's put $2-3 grand back into marketing so we can make $9,000 again. And I'm just telling you what I've personally done. Also, what I'm learning, like every day when I talk to y'all, this is my day. I spend an hour educating myself on stocks, bonds, mutual funds. Shirt is on point today because that's what I do in the morning. I go and then I go get my coffee, my breakfast for myself. Then I make sure our guys are all where they need to be. Are they doing fencing? Are they doing painting? Is everything straight? Did you guys stop by Sherwin-Williams and get the paint you needed? Cool. Don't call me. Good. Okay, keep it moving. Next, any emails from consultations or tax repair, I make sure everybody's doing on this side. I also call the office that I work with, someone outsource a little bit too. Okay, y'all good? Everything good? Everybody got their letters sent off? Great. And then I make my calls. That's why y'all see the call times are usually like 2 o'clock in the afternoon that's when I'm done. I'm done with my day. I'm talking to you because it's an added bonus, because I like helping other people. And everybody says, that's so cheesy, Erica. That's not cheesy. Guess what? If I help you win, some of you I've been on the phone with, if I help you win and I want to make money, or I want to go in half on a partnership on a townhouse in Dallas, guess what that person came from? That person came from that Facebook group. That person saw my YouTube channel, and then we connected, right? So the more of you I help lift up, if I want to in turn work with any of you, now you lift it up. Now you got your shit together and you can go do more with more people. That whole Todd Capital interview, yo, there's a reason I talk to y'all. Hey, get in on that. You know, $1,000 gets you a piece of a property, of a rental property they're getting into. Come on now. You want to level up. I'm trying to give you the opportunity to do so. So anyway, let me look over these and get y'all out of here today. I don't hold you too long. Labor and sacrifice. How much did you make last year? According to taxes, I made $120,000. But that's not all to just one business. So we'll leave that alone. Anyway, that's just one company. So anyway, all right. What state are you in? You're asking. This is a conversation I'm having. Look at that. Your next move. I use Facebook ads, spent $10 and made $600 profit off a car that I brokered. There you go. Heather LaBass, love you. Your channel is a blessing. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. D. John, by making money, making posting. You mean posting your website on Facebook for potential clients? No, D. John. Here's what I'm talking about. People are like, that's how you should use it, right? You should put, hey, go here, buy this kind of link. Now, if you listen to Gary Vee, it's like jab, jab, right hook kind of thing. That works, but I think I'm a very much of a right hook every time. I'm like, boom, boom. Do you want text link course? Boom. Do you want this? Because I can bore you to death with information and websites, right? Like, it helps build it out, but like, you're like, okay, how does this help me? How do I solve this? And my thing to most people are like, okay, you worry about stocks? You worried about monthly dividend? You worried about this? How about tax liens? U.S. government backed, going to get your money back, going to get your 18% regardless, tax liens. Right? So my solution is always like, what's the solution? Like, that's how that works. So when you're talking about Facebook, some people I have to question, are they wanting to be Facebook famous? Or do they want to have a real business? Because some of the number one questions I hear from people is, yeah, Erica, I see all these people on Facebook claiming they work for themselves or they're business owners, but how? Or what is their job? Or I Googled them and I can't find them. See, that's why I'm big on, won't y'all get a blog, won't you get a website? Because if people are Googling you and they can't find nothing about you, like you just were born yesterday and are a newborn baby, that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I can tell you right now, I can go to my friend's computer, somebody I don't know, Google the Classy Climb blog, and I will get a crap ton of stuff. Or I will Google my name, which is tough because there's so many Erica Williamses, but I Google the Classy Climb blog, or I Google something about myself, and there it is. Because we have over 1,300 videos. We've got over 400 blog articles. I've got over 6 different websites. Y'all don't know that. Y'all know about 3 of them, 4 of them, but the other 2 are like niche blogs that I keep on the side that I send Google AdWords to, because there's no my face. There's just my links for selling my books and my courses and Google AdWords at the top. So when I send traffic there, all kind of people go there. It's not based off the YouTube channel. So I keep it. So anyway, but yeah, when it comes to Facebook posting, I'm talking about people who are on Facebook to argue all day. There's some people who their whole thing is, dudes ain't crap. And that's all they do. They post all day, dudes ain't crap. And on one hand, I'm like, hey girl, I'm glad you're famous on Facebook, but where do you make money off this? Just posting that dudes ain't crap. Do you see what I'm saying? There's another woman who posts, even the angry man in the reverse, we'll do the reverse. Some of the big towels, some of the guys going, women ain't crap. Women just taking all your money. Women are terrible. But I'm like, where are you making money? Now you have to turn around and beg off Patreon for other dudes to give you money when all you're doing is spending your time bashing women. That's a lose to me. I don't want to be Facebook famous for that. That's whack. Now, say what you will about Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy gets we can go on Social Blade right now. Socialblade.com, look it up. Tommy has about 7 different YouTube sites. And at any given time, because they get so many views because they're negative, he gets about 17 grand. Anywhere from 5 to 17 grand a month. Now, when YouTube changed some of that algorithm a little while ago and took some of them advertisers off people who had inappropriate stuff, he did take a hit, but then you saw him go interview on everybody else's channel. All of a sudden, Tommy was interviewing with 5 different people. Why? Because that advertiser hit that butt, okay? So I'm just saying, it's important to figure out, okay, are you on Facebook posting to make money to conduct a sale? Or are you building this persona so people can get on Facebook and argue with you? Like, here's the funny thing. When I go on Facebook and I post things on my private page, on my public page, it'll alert me that people have shared my post. So I'll have 10 people share my post, but none of them like the actual post. So it's like, now you want to see, people want to seem like they came up with something or found something on their own, which is funny. But Facebook told me you shared my post. So it's one of those things where you have to I laugh because I go, I don't want to sit in that world all day commenting on Facebook groups, because I can tell you one thing, in that credit repair group, one credit repair group I'm a part of, it's higher income people who have to get their credit cleaned up because they won't get their military clearance, or they won't get their government GS-11 job clearance, making $130 a year in Baltimore and in Maryland and VA if they don't clean their credit up. Their conversations are much different than the conversations over here in this other credit review. Like, girl, I'm just trying to clean my credit so I can get a car. Girl, I'm just trying to clean my credit so I can get approved for this apartment. Hey, let me clean my credit real quick so I can get this brand new phone. That's or get these credit cards so I can go on vacation. Like, that's 2 different worlds. It's 2 different conversations. So it's interesting. But John, that's a long about answer, too long of an answer, honestly. But the point is, going on Facebook with a mission, because you can go on there and just lose and waste time. My friend that goes and has 100 Facebook groups he's in, he literally has 5 things he's going to accomplish that day, and then he will just go in all those groups, and that's all he's talking about. He don't care about nothing y'all talking about. He going right, and he'll find people the way to put that answer in there, and then of course people just come back to him and get in his funnel. And he doesn't have one of those fancy funnels. He has literally, here's my website, sign up for my email list, done. So again, it's what's your mission you're going on there for. Let me see what the next one is. Good job, your move. Next move, okay. Joseph Simmons. Really? Are you giving us gambling tips? Okay. Well, anyway, let's see. Anything else in there, you guys? Any other questions today? Let me know. But that's essentially what you know, Facebook groups for fun and profit. Are you making money with it, or are you just posting things? So it also puts like-minded people together, because so many people complain all the time to me about, I go to work and everybody's negative, or I'm in, I hang out with my friends, none of them are talking about business, none of them are talking about moving. And that's why I pay for that one particular Facebook group, because I really am trying to acquire about 5 rentals this year in the Texas region, but I'm willing to go to the Florida region because I realize the market's really expensive here. But my thing was, especially initially, partnerships, right? Because the apartment investing group, syndication group, it requires you either break off 50,000 or you break off 100,000. And in my mind, if I got 50,000, which way IRS be watching these videos, so I ain't playing with them. But if you got 50,000 and I'd rather break it up over 5 properties than in one property where I'm just getting interest payments, and then in 3 years we'll sell the apartment complex or not. So if that makes sense for everybody, that's like, go on it with a purpose. Like, I'm in those Facebook groups, and I pretty much check those only 3 to partner and meet with people. Like, hey, what's up? What you doing? And the purpose of this channel, same way. If you level up, then hey, guess what? If someone comes to me, and I've actually had someone in Houston come to me like, hey, I would love you to buy this deal with me. I wasn't interested in that particular deal, but that surprised me that they watched my channel, took the steps, built their money up, and were ready to go. Marcus Smith, $100 a week. I get the Smartphone Millionaire book, and nah, that book comes out this weekend, y'all. For real though, that was supposed to be my today's Valentine's gift, but my lady who edits is slacking. So anyway, but what I would do is if I had $100 a week, I think I'd split it. I'd split it with Lending Club, and I'd split it in a monthly dividend stock, honestly. And the stocks I pick are mostly only in Texas and North Carolina, and they're all to do with agricultural, timber, land, and real estate, right? So there's a company here that I originally worked for, and they're an amazing company, and they're just taking up apartment complexes. Like, when people do crappy, they just take over that apartment complexes, buy them out, clean it up, and like their stock price right now is like 12. Like, it was $13, and then we had the whole fall mini stock crash, and it was $12. I get about $1 or so per dividend per in dividends over the year, about 9 cents a month, 10 cents a month per stock per share. And when that fell, I went ahead and bought 10 more. I was like, 10 more. Oh, it fell again, 10 more. Okay. And because eventually what happens is you're building it up so that 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 a month kind of comes to you. Now you can do dividend reinvestment, which are drips. But for me, I like being able to have that money and me make a decision if I want to invest in something else. So, Sirfoni. Okay, let me look up. Do you recommend a particular brokerage firm? I need to roll over my Roth. I don't. See, here's the thing. I try to CYA, consult your attorney, consult your accountant on this channel. I have Edward Jones. Not really liking them, but I have them for one. Then I also have Fidelity, because when I worked at a different company, it just stayed over there. And then I also use, gosh, I have E-Trade, but that's for my personal. But for you, find somebody that you can work with. I think Edward Jones is, like, to me, what's a basic level, entry level something? I'd call Edward Jones the basic entry level of everything. In comparison to other firms, I call it Edward Jones. Edward Jones is like your 5th grade teacher. No, your 8th grade teacher before you go to high school. It's like, I'm giving you the basics of information. That's what Edward Jones is to me. Yep. That's what she bought us the stock. Okay. Hey, you want your dividends, you want your dividends. Well, the thing for me was I have a list of 40 stocks that are the stocks I want to pick, and that's it. So what I would do is I would focus on two type of stocks a week, because that one stock for Texas a company was $12 and one for North Carolina was $9. I would just hit them up. And then when I felt like, okay, like the one I had over $1,000 in, I was like, time to move on and invest in another one, because I feel like what happens with people's portfolios, they get top heavy. Like they have ones they choose, they want to pick. Now, the thing that works, for a lot of people is, here's an example. I'll give you an example. I have a friend. He has a problem with his spending. Like he'll go on vacations, he'll go to Vegas, he'll gamble, and so what he would do is he would just load up on these two stocks, and then at the end of the year he'd cash them out, because then he'd buy stuff. I mean, he bought a truck, he bought a rental property, but people sometimes have to play a game with themselves. Like if you know you can earn money, you know you can make money. Like you have to play a game with yourself. And when I worked at Papa John's, a lot of those drivers would be like, Erica, $27 a day, get you $10,000 a year. And I was like, oh, what? And then I heard an older woman in her 50s who'd been a waitress like forever, $27 a day. And I was like, man, they're all talking about this. Why? Because they're in a career field that is shaky, for one. Two, they deal with cash stocks all day. But what happens to me or you, who maybe we get paid per the job, fix a customer's fence, do a customer's house, and get 3 grand? What do we do, right? Or a person who gets paid every 2 weeks, they don't think like that. They don't go, $27 a day is this. So you have to kind of force yourself to kind of go, okay, we're going to take out, if nothing else, $150 and toss it in there, or 100 a week and toss it. That's why a lot of school teachers, you see them doing Uber and Lyft and part-time jobs. One, because their job doesn't pay a lot. And two, when you get paid once a month, it takes so much taxes out, kicks your butt. And two, I just think people need more money. I think it's really hard for people to budget under $5,000. Like when people say, I'm on a budget, I'm like, how much you make? 2,700. I'm like, girl, shit, you about to die. Like I've been there. And here's what I'm saying. You're not going to die, but I've been there. And any one thing happen, you SOL, baby. Like I've had a car go out once. I've had things happen where they're like, you need $500, and you're making 2,500 a month. It ain't no play. It ain't no play. So anyway, all right, let me see. All right, let me see. What's the name of that company? Which company, Marcus? The Texas one or Carolina one, or one he's investing, my friend invested in? But anyway, that was my short for today. The thing of Facebook groups is, but how do you get there, right? You get there by having people come to your blog or website, and you decide people want to talk to you, right? And let's say you're like, Erica, I don't want to do consults. I don't want to talk to a bunch of people. I ain't got time for that. I like that you do that, but I don't want to do that. I'm an introvert. I've had people say that on the channel. Then it's your goal and your job to go and create one of these private Facebook groups and go, hey, you want to chat it up with me? You want to message it up with me? And and you go there. Because what happens is you can load up videos over there, you can do several things. But here's the thing about anything, about Facebook. You're playing in someone else's backyard. You are absolutely playing in somebody's backyard. There was I can't even think of the name right now, but I'll look for it. I did a video on it on this channel before. He had 300,000 people, and he had a staff of 7 people, and they were making money. They were selling t-shirts. They would do interviews with artists. They would come to New York and all stuff. Facebook group. Facebook took the group away, and he's freaking out. Why? Because he didn't set up a website. He didn't set up an email list. He didn't do any of that. So he just had nothing but to go to court and petition and cry and, oh, everybody, they took my Facebook group away. Don't be in that position. That's ultimately what I have to say. Don't be in that position. Have a Facebook group, but guess what? Alex Beal, she has a website. You can go back to her website. You can find her. Yeah, YouTube kicked her out. We don't know why. There's no reason why. She had a very bland channel. I'm not calling it bland. I mean, she was an artist, but it just wasn't like nothing dangerous. She wasn't saying anything dangerous or doing anything crazy. And so that's why you got to have a backup plan. You got to build in your own backyard. And I know everybody's telling you that blogs are dead. That's a lie. I know people I personally can touch and feel and want to bring them on my channel, know them, but they are absolutely swamped busy right now. Like one friend, she's for O Magazine. If you watch the video I just posted the other day, she is one of the O insiders. She got to meet Oprah, y'all, from a blog. Okay, Oprah, and she live in North Carolina, but I mean, that's just the power of a blog. Many of these family channels you're seeing, believe that I talk about in the video, they only have 88,000 subscribers on their channel, which many of you are like, that's a ton. But in comparison to other family channels that have 100,000, 150,000, 200,000, 400,000, 500,000, 500,000 people subscribe, they have a small channel, but they are sold out of everything. They made 4 t-shirts. They got 800 books. Like he made a little children's book for children to go to bed at night. Bought 800 books. The books are sold out already. They're already sold out. And what's he gonna do? Buy another batch. 800 books times $30 is, let's go on here and look it up. I don't want you to be like, Erica, you don't know what you're talking about with your math. $800, 800 books times 30 bucks is $24,000. And he just dropped that book yesterday. Okay, now let's say they had 800 t-shirts. Same thing, t-shirts, books, all of it. So, okay, let's say each one of those things give him $24,000. The t-shirts, the books, everything. And they only have 5 things on their website. Times 5. That's $120,000. On top of the sponsorships, on top of the ads, on top of all the other stuff they get. Just do the math, folks. Like, let's uncomplicate it. Now, many of you are saying, well, Erica, we don't have 88,000 subscribers. And that's true. You don't. But guess what you can do? You can start dragging traffic to your site. So I just want to make this quick. I didn't want to take all day. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm taking all day on y'all. Latizi, blog or die, yo. Yo, I want to put that on a shirt now, Latizi. Blog or die. Bella, I did change my mind. You know why? Because I could do it. I already did all my work. The wind blew my hair all day. I was out there putting that daggone fence up. Now, I personally don't put the fence up. I personally don't paint, but I'm there to make the customer feel better. I'm there to let the customer know what's up. So anyways, all right, you guys, I got to run. I'm going to put some more videos together for that course for the blog and a few other courses. And I like watching and commenting some of my other friends' YouTube channels. So that's what I'm off to do. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you. This is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. If you want to talk to me, the links are always below. If you want to buy the tax lien course where your money will be government backed and paid 18 to 25%, check out the link below. Grab that course. How about this? Today's special. If you grab the tax lien course today through, what's Friday, the 16th? Saturday, the 17th, you get a 30-minute consult on me, baby, for free if you purchase the tax lien course. We got everybody done last time. Thank you to all the 50 people who bought last time. You have been amazing. We worked through those phone calls. And today, same again. The deal is you buy the tax lien course today. We can see it in our charts. Today, the 14th, happy Valentine's Day, through the 17th, we will get on the phone with you. So everybody, this is Erica, Classy Climb blog. You guys are the best. Blog or die, Latizi. That's I mean, it's gonna be a show title, man. Blog or die. All right, later, you guys.